Okay, so this week's Oh My God, I'm going to go right to Glenn Beck. You know, thank God the guy never goes away. Okay, so here we go. And let's just listen to what he's talking about college.
I said to my wife the other night, my kids are going to go to college. They're just not going to go to college. They won't.
That's the spirit.
There you go.
He knows that they're dumb.
Yeah.
You know, my parents, when I was a child, my parents were afraid that I wasn't getting enough critical thinking instruction in school, so they did a full immersion home course in hypercritical thinking.
Can you believe this guy, though? I'm sure. Here, let's listen to a little bit more.
We will find somebody that they can intern for. They'll have to do their own thing. I am not sending another child to college. I won't do it.
Colleges say thank you.
Frank, you know, it's
not even one kid in his family to go to college, like John Boy on the Walton.
Not even. He's against college. You know, got to keep him. This is great. It's 2013. First it was Rick Santorum and didn't like college, and now it's Glenn Beck. College, it's bad. Education is bad. Ignorance, good. Good.
Well, they're being indoctrinated. I'm not going to give them my money. I mean, you know, look, I know this, everybody would say that this is going to enslave your child, et cetera, but you know what? I would rather be a mechanic.
So would we.
And a bad mechanic working at a gas station, you know, down the street that nobody goes to. I'd rather be a mechanic than in the system that is coming.
Yeah, but
and you are going
Glenn,
to be.
You're,
go ahead, Frank.
You know what, Glenn? Your kids are going to want to have good jobs and get laid. So I think you should let them go to college.
Yeah, maybe let them go to college. But they'll have all his money. So he does. He's living proof you don't have to go to college to make. That's what this is. This is a guy who doesn't know what college is.
It's really a compelling argument that he wants to become a mechanic, a really bad mechanic.
I'd rather be a bad mechanic and have a miserable life than go to college.
Well, study after study shows that the better educated people are, the more likely they are to vote liberal.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Is that it?
So the idea here is to simply inundate his listenership with the idea that college itself is bad. It's like the ongoing Catholic program of eugenics, whereby they pull the most intelligent out of their community and make them celibate priests. And ask the people who can't handle the studying in Latin to reproduce as much as possible. The goal is to keep people stupid so they'll continue to vote his people in.
Oh, that's so different from all the religion I've ever been around in my whole life. That's so different.
Your kids are going to be in an absolute system, and I know what that means. I really, truly believe this is really a really scary thing, but
he's thinking. He's
He's scared.
Here comes.
Is he paid to think?
Here comes.
Start looking for
Here comes. He's thinking.
Gold?
Just be aware. Just be aware.
Don't learn, but
that's
be aware.
The best he has?
There are many ways to mark people. Just many ways to tag them, and just be aware. And be very careful.
Vigilant?
Very careful.
Okay, that's it. That's all
So we're being warned about learning.
Yes, you got to be careful. Be aware. Learning's bad. College is bad. Being a mechanic, while according to him, not a fulfilling life, better than going to college and having to live life.
A lousy mechanic is better than going to college. And I'm glad he's teaching self-reliance to his kids.
Yeah.
Because he's basically saying they're going to live off of him for the rest of their lives.
Yes.
And I'm sure that if he doesn't motivate them to learn and go to college and just lets them have money, that never results in rich kids becoming drug addicts ever.
No, I think.
I like that whole thing about there are many ways to mark people, to tag people, as though they're going to, put the little homing device in everybody's ear in college and then release them back into the wild and always know where they are.
I just like that a miserable life working at a place, at a job that you're not fulfilled by and doing it poorly is better than being educated. The worst thing you can ever have is knowledge and education.
Well, I think
you can understand that coming from a guy who was considered too crazy for Fox.
Yes. Yes.